Hi, I'm Natasha Lomas for TechCrunch. I'm here Backstage at Disrupt SF with one of our Battlefield finalists. The company is called Stack, and this is Neil Joseph, CEO and co-founder. Hi, Neil.
Hi, Natasha.
How going? So you're hot off the stage after your second presentation, grilled by the judges. How are you feeling?
That was good. They asked good questions, and we were very excited to be able to present to the world, both yesterday and today. And yeah, they asked some, good questions that we were really happy to be able to answer.
What was the toughest question you got today?
A big question that people always ask us is, we have a starter kit with a hub, and why we have the hub.
Right.
And in addition to being a Zigbee kind of edge device, the other thing is we do a lot of data processing on that we can't rely on other existing solutions at this time.
Right, because also you don't know what people are going to have.
Right. It's not, it's not like Wi-Fi where most people will have Wi-Fi in their homes, but in addition to not having Zigbee, it's also the data processing side.
I noticed the judges also asked about why you're using Zigbee and not Wi-Fi, and that's kind of interesting, presumably because using Wi-Fi would draw more power, and a key kind of advantage of Stack is reducing power, right?
That's correct. It's definitely an aspect of not using as much power, as well as you can't do the mesh networking in the way that we do. So let's say, if you have a big house, or if you're in a multi-story unit, or let's say for commercial, if it's a Costco, you only need one hub and you can daisy chain the bulbs together, and you don't need to be within range.
I feel like Zigbee is one of the overlooked Wi-Fi sort of like radio technologies. It's kind of cool that you guys are bringing it to the fore.
Right, no, and it's definitely, what we're starting to see is in both home automation and building automation that, we, at this time, it seems like the industry is going to be moving more that way. So
cool.
We're always going to be keeping an eye on what's going on.
Absolutely, and I see you have one of the bulbs here. This is called Alba.
This is called Alba. It means sunrise in Italian.
There
we go. What we wanted to do is really make just a beautiful product. We have these chamfered edges that we really wanted to get on there, and the whole idea is that we have the sensors in here, but you can't really see them. They're just embedded directly inside. So
let's talk about the sensors, because this is the key difference between your smart lights and all of the other systems that are out there at the moment. So this guy it's so smart, it has these sensors that run autonomously inside it. What are the sensors and what do they do?
So we have ambient light sensors as well as different types of motion sensors, because the whole idea is that after you screw them in, unless you want to, you shouldn't have to touch the app to make any changes.
Right. One less app in my life sounds incredible.
Yeah, and you have it. So if you really want to get detailed and make it do exactly what you want, if it's different than the presets, then that's fine. But just by default, once you screw it in the morning it's a cooler blue white. Throughout the day it changes to match the color temperature of the sun, and by the evening it becomes softer and it's more inviting, and it helps get you ready for bed.
Right.
I've been testing these in my house, and it's really amazing how big of a difference it makes. It's one of those things, like going from standard definition TV to HD, that you don't realize the difference until after you have it.
So it would be sort of like Hal following you around, turning lights off as you walk through your house?
Yeah, a little bit, but very friendly.
Sci-fi, but a friendly Hal.
Well, a little bit of making that Tony Stark house reality.
And I guess one of the key challenges here is because there are these smart lights already, you guys have got to articulate the difference.
Right.
And do you feel that you got that across to the Battlefield judges today? Do you think they really appreciated this is a step up from what is out there?
I think they did, and that's why we're calling this the first responsive light bulb. It's not a smart light bulb, because the smart bulbs, as I said, they still require an app to control. So by being responsive, it knows what you'll want in that space, and it learns. And we have a lot of learning algorithms, both at the bulb level, the hub, and our back end, that will help just enhance your overall experience.
So you're feeling good, you're feeling confident?
Yeah,
Do you think you're going to win?
You never know. I don't like to make predictions like that. Just being here was an awesome experience, and we've enjoyed it.
What about, so if you guys don't win, and obviously I think you should, who out of everyone else in the Battlefield that you've seen, who do you think, who would you pick if you guys aren't the winners? So
I really enjoyed Shipster, because I can relate. When I was at Tesla, I ran the delivery program, and a big part of that was shipping cars, and so I know the logistics aspect of that, and so I could appreciate the solution that they were making.
Cool. Great stuff. Well, congratulations for being on stage, which is in itself a huge achievement, especially twice and back to back, one day after the other. So well done for that, and best of luck with the rest of the competition. And we'll say goodbye.